nice and tight. Okay, so it should look like that. Okay, that's where you're working. Let's show you more clearly. Okay, going into those stitches, into the back loops. Okay, so a lady contacted me on Facebook and she said, I am looking at your colorway in the pattern and it says shade for this color. And of course, I immediately, the minute she pointed it out, I realized my mistake. Is that when I was looking at the label to find out what the color was, it says shade, meaning what sort of shade, you know, red or pink or green. And I was kind of thrown off a bit by the color because it is kind of dark, you know, it's like a shade color. So I just put the colorway as shade, but of course it's not shade. It's mocha. So where I say shade, it's in fact mocha. So I hope you picked that up, and I don't mind if you have a laugh on me. Okay, so we are now finished with round number 16 and we are going on to round number 17. And the color I'm using is pink. I think it's called Just Pink. And it's an L yarn, family knit DK. I love doing squares in this yarn because it's quite a robust yarn and it's not too slippery, so you know your hook doesn't keep on slipping out. And we are going to be working into round number 15. So round number 15 is this round. This is round number 16 and we are going into round number 17, and we're going to do a double crochet back post around those stitches that kind of correspond with the single crochets into the back loop. So we're going to count back exactly the same way. We've got those two trebles, corner trebles. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and we're going to be working into that half double crochet like that. And you can start with a double crochet front post, and a double crochet standing double crochet. And everyone says just do them, but well, I'm stubborn. I'm just going to stick to my 3 chains. It also kind of helps me identify exactly where there is the start and the stop to rounds. If I need to know that for some reason, then I can just find my chains. Okay, so we are working double crochet back post around all of those stitches. So it's 8 in all, including the treble in the corner treble. Okay, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 8th one will be into the treble, the corner treble, and you will chain 2, and then you're just going to mirror that side like this. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just want to make sure that I am actually going. So the way that I check is to find that single crochet and then 1. So there's the 1 half double crochet. So hang on. Single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 2nd half double crochet, and you in that 3rd half double crochet. Is that correct? I always check. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes, I knew it. It's funny how you get a feel for, yes, there we go, so that's number 8. So you know you need to check because your stitches must be absolutely accurate or the rest of your rounds are going to suffer and you're going to wonder why your work is looking like a dog's breakfast. So 1, that's the treble in the corner. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to do a half double crochet front post, chain 1 over half double crochet front post, close it, chain 1, half double crochet front post. Okay, oh no, did I do a double there? Half double crochet front post, okay, and so I've finished my last half double crochet around. I'm just going to slip stitch into the top like that, and so you're going to slip stitch into those. Okay, so pull my yarn through and pull it through the other side. So okay, and I can work that in just now. So there you go. Okay, right, so that is the end of round number 17, and now we're going to go into round number 18, and what we're going to do is we're going to be working puffs into those chain 1 spaces that you did between the half double crochet front post, except you're going to be starting in a kind of a tricky space. Okay, so you're going to be starting before, because you want to fit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you want to fit in 6 of these puffs. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be okay, so you're going to be doing standing single crochet, and you're going to do the usual yarn over times 4. Okay, so it's a yarn over times 4. Okay, and you're just going to chain 1 after that puff, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, like that, and I'm going to close the chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, one, 2, 3, 4, and into that space. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, the colour is coral, which is another family knit, L yarn family knit. Okay, so that is where those puffs are going to go, and then you're going to work 1 double crochet between your stitches. Okay, so you're just going to go, so you're going to work between the stitches. You're going to go 1, it should be 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that will bring you to your chain 2. And then you're going to do 3 of these double crochet 3 together. Okay, chain 1 to close, another chain, 1, 2, 3, close, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Okay, and then working in between your next stitches, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that will bring you back to your space just before your next half double crochet where you're going to do your next puff. Okay, so this is round number 18, and I shall see you at the end of this round and the beginning of round number 19. Okie dokie, so we are on round number 18, and if there are funny stops and starts, it's because I have my ancient, let's not say ancient, about 5 years, little Kodak point and shoot camera which I've got on a tripod, and every now and again it runs out of memory card and then it runs out of battery. So, and I have to stop and I have to get everything off the thing, and then I have to recharge the battery, and so we go. Okay, so to end this round you're basically just going to do a slip stitch into the top of that puff, and you are finished with round number 18. 2 more rounds to go of this part, and all is going well. So now I've just, I had my computer behind me, so what I did was I just made notes quickly of the pattern so I don't have to keep on turning around and having a look what's going on. Okay, so yes, you'd think I'd know the pattern by heart, but I never do. As soon as I do my patterns, I seem to forget them entirely. So I just want to show you where you are, so, in the big scheme of things. So basically what we've done is we've done this round over here, which in the pattern is, the colorway that I've used is pistachio. So we're on round pistachio, round number 18, and now we're going to be working these nice chunky popcorns. I love doing these. Okay, so let's bring this back here in my all new colorway. And in fact, my colorway is inspired by my dearest tester. Her name is Cindy van der Skye. On Ravelry she is echt gaaf, and she is an absolutely brilliant tester, although nobody tested this pattern. I think I did mention that before because I was doing the video tutorials anyway. But she likes to use purples and pinks and this sort of blue, and I thought I would take her example. I'm inspired by her colours. I'm inspired by everybody's colours, to tell you the truth. Okay, so now we're going to start over here, and we're going to be working 4 popcorn. So we're going to be working basically into that space before a three double crochets together and your last double crochet. So here again I'm going to do my simple little chain 3 Of course you can do a standing, goodness me, I've just moved my camera, now it's almost under my nose and I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and this is just going to be very ordinary popcorn stitch, so nothing out of the ordinary here. Oh, excuse me. I'm not looking properly where I'm going. So that's 3, 4, 5 double crochets, and then as you do with the popcorn, you're just going to slip, stitch, or slip your hook into that. You're just going to pull that through. The first one is always a bit tricky, isn't it? Because okay, there we go. And you're going to chain 3, and this time the chain 3 includes that sort of closing stitch at the back of your popcorn, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. So we're actually working in those chain ones between the double crochet 3 together, 1, 2, 3, and then your last one is obviously in that space over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I'm rushing a little bit, it's for no other reason than I'm trying to beat my battery. I'm trying to beat the battery and the memory card, although I have emptied the memory card, but I think the battery is the one that will go. And then you're just going to close that with the closing chain. Oh my gosh, look what I do. You see, that's what happens when you rush. Okay, but you just carry on without me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab that. You have to get the right one, otherwise 1, 2, 3. Otherwise it is going to look like a dog's breakfast. That is my favorite saying right now when it comes to crochets, because really at some point you look at your work and you think, this looks like my dog's breakfast, and then at a later stage it all starts coming together and you think, well, not so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and closing. Okay, so those are your popcorns. Now I'm sorry to say you're going to do 1 single crochet into the back loops of the next 7 stitches. So well, think of it this way: if you weren't doing the back loops, back 1 single crochet into the, if you weren't working into those back loops, then you would be coming back to do slip stitches. Okay, and so now you're basically killing 2 stitches with 1 hook. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Kind of going into the did I go into the right one? Yes, I did. There we go. I think that's right. No, there's one little strand that is defying the hook. One little strand causing all the trouble. Very much like politicians. One little politician causing trouble for so many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And now, okay, so that's one single crochet into the back loops of your 7 double crochets that you did between those stitches previous round. And then you're going to skip over the first puff and you're going to do 3 half double crochets into that chain 1 space, like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and then skip over that puff, and you're going to be doing a single crochet into the back loops, into the bloops, the back loops of the next 7 stitches. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then you're back to your popcorns. Okay, and then you're going to do your next lot of popcorns. Okay, and that's basically what you're going to be doing for the rest. You're going to do the popcorns, and you're going to do the single crochets into the back loops, and then you're going to, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. And then you're going to just do that, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so basically your popcorns are worked between your 3 double crochets together, and your sets of 3 half double crochets are worked between the puffs, but you skip the first one and the last one, and you carry on like that. And I shall see you at the last round, which is round 20, at least the last round for this round. See you then.